Hello, everyone. I'll give you a recap for the first week of January 2021 on the stock market. And hopefully, the following week will also be bullish. Stocks index have been hitting record highs across the board this week. The S&P 500 closed at a record high for the second day in a row today, which is yesterday, while the Nasdaq and the Dow both hit new all-time highs. To end the week, Dow jumped 211.73 points to 31,041.13. That's actually yesterday because it really actually closed at 31,091.97. In the S&P 500 and at 38,24.68, and Nasdaq ended at 13,201.98, which is what you see in this graph. With the different lines respectively. The market started up strong Monday, but then there was a sell-off after the Democratic candidate won the Senate race in Georgia on Tuesday. For whatever the reason, stocks rallied since then and finished another strong. On Friday, market first dipped due to the surprise poor payroll report, despite fail on initial jobless claims. This may suggest the economy may take longer to recover, along with 4,000 people died due to COVID-19. Report also indicated that a couple of senators would not support 2,000 stimulus check, drove the market in red. Stock recovered, however, as President-elect Joe Biden demanded for trillions of dollars in immediately further fiscal support. He called for increasing direct payment to individuals after U.S. saw payroll drop for the first time since April. So that was laid out the market, and because of that, the market was actually rebound and ended up into the record high. Bitcoin was up a lot to $40,000. Oil was also with reduction of supply, but U.S. dollar index dropped below 90, and gold has slipped lower than 1,900 and 1,849. Well, again, gold this week have hit over 1,900, and then just slipped because of the news about the stimulus disappointment, and then later on just skip dipping and end at 1849. We'll see next week it will break through the 1900 again. Chinese stocks went back up later of a week compared to start of bad news regarding Jack Ma missing and then delisted for 3 telecom companies. Take a snapshot for a week. Apple slipped 1.1%, while Amazon will also pull back by 2.7%. Electric vehicles, Li and NIO were up 13.1% and 15.1% respectively, but XPEV was slightly down. Green energy stock remained as a focus. Plug PLG symbol was up 55.3% and FCEL was up 35.8%. In the semiconductor area, TSM was up 6.35% for a week. China stocks such as BABA symbol was up 4.3%, and PDD Pinduoduo was also up 2.3%. Geely was a big winner for China. Stock went up by 30.8%. This is a stock I've been talking about that it keep going up, and I say it will be over $100. I didn't buy it myself, so it was missing that opportunity, but this stock was just remaining pretty strong. BA was flat this week. Bowling was kind of flat. I mean, you go up and down. And Zoom was slightly up, which is actually the work from home benefit stock were kind of still struggling at this point. This is a very dramatic week, starting with an intense Georgia runoff election. Then on Wednesday morning, Senate has confirmed Democrat winning both seats. The market was up with hopes of blue waves, but then dropped following day. Trump protesters rushed into Capitol Hill, causing 4 people death. The market was up following day in anticipation of additional stimulus check. Several senators resigned after the event, and Congress requests impeachment of Trump. With 10 days left for Trump administration, we'll see what else he may be doing. Part of it, we were suspecting he would do more executive order or do something, that's going to be delisting China's stock or something that's not going to benefit the Americans. Well, we'll see. A new E-Trade financial survey of 904 active investors revealed that 66% of them believe the stock market is either fully or somewhat in a bubble. I just like to share this information with you, but I would not necessarily trust the survey, but rather use your own judgment. Well, that's my advice, right? You look at how the market, you're going to listen to information and see if that is the case or not. If the market is truly going to be bubble, then why these individual investors still pour money in, right? I mean, then that doesn't make any sense, the conflicting information, right? Furthermore, there's a British investor, Jeremy Grantham, said that stock market is in a fully flat epic bubble. Well, remember before end of the year, there was one fund manager saying that S&P 500 will drop 10%. Well, apparently, actually plus 5% instead of dropping 10%, 7 to 10%. Then there was another fund manager. He bought before the elections result, he bought the flip side of betting against the market and thinking it would be crash. And apparently he probably lost about 10% or 15% of what he put it into the market right now. So something bear in mind, right? Even though everybody was saying that, and people always say this: if anybody like your grandma also talk about stock market, then you really there's a chance to get out of the market and potential be crash. When people don't know anything about stock market, they also talk about it. They also put money in. That is the time that is in the high risk. Regardless, I'm curious to see if the market will continue running until Biden inauguration, which is on January 20th. His policy of green energy may continue to push stock higher with rebuilding job opportunities. I think that the next focus he need to do after with the vaccine, rolling out to the public is to make sure that there's enough job. Like I said before in my video, if you pay attention to it, I'm giving you $600, $2,000, or even $5,000. I mean, do the math, right? If you have a job, $50,000 on average, let's say American, and how long it can take you to pay that back, right? You $50,000 paying 15% tax, that's $7,500. So you would take 6 months for those people, right? On average, I'm talking about for the government to get the money back. So you really not a lot of money we talk about if you think about it. Why then you're trying to save some small business PPP program, the state local funding, which is really needed to make sure that the policeman, the teacher, and the hospital staff is still have funding to continue supporting the situation. So these are really the critical piece of it, and then hopefully with the rebound of the demand, there will be jobs out there with a more reasonable pay. Because I think right now the market just like stock market, except it's an inverse that if you lose your job, you're looking for another job, chances you are taking a pay cut rather than an increase. And like I said, picking the right stock and well-positioned your portfolio will be a key of success this year. Hope you like this video and give me a like if you can. And just send me a question, email or put comments if you have any questions. I'll try to get back to you. Thank you.